Christmas. Well, every day's kind of like Christmas around here. So the plan for today is to get all this sorted. See, what are you doing? You trying out the new carpet? Well, got everything just about out of the truck. Got the seats out, got the seat frames out, got the speaker box, and that back section was like an amp rack in there. Got a little small Sony amp in it. I've got a Kenwood I might use. Just gonna show you something right quick though. I had a lot of questions about this little doodad right here. And at the time I didn't really know what it was, so I couldn't really answer the comments, but I've looked at it and basically it's underneath. It's got some brake lines going to it and then from it. So, and just by reading what it says here, I'm assuming that this is kind of like a park brake. So basically you just mash the brake and then you flip this lever and it's kind of like a line lock, a manual line lock I guess, and the park brake is set. And then when you're ready to go, you just kind of flip it back and rock on. So there you go. Now you asked, I didn't know. Figured I better find out for myself. What's up? Park brake. Let's see, what else I gotta do? I guess I need to get onto the bezels. Gotta take those out and then we can pull the carpet out and we'll be over the hump. Alright, so everything's taken out. I've some of the places that had a little bit of surface rust on the floor, put some rust encapsulator over them, and pulled out the back belts, painted this lower piece black, which was gray, and the black carpet comes in. This is going to be black, and the bottom of the seats are black, so I want all that to match. Once I got in here with the wiring, I decided to rerun all the wires for the speakers. So some of them are like taped together. So instead of using those, I had a bunch of speaker wire, so I'm just gonna run all new wires. The speakers, there's got a corner speaker on both corners back here in the back, and then 2 door speakers. and then it's got 2 dash speakers. I think it had some tweeters in it, so I'm just gonna rerun all that stuff while I got it apart, and then it'll be ready for the carpet to go back in it. It's like balls hot right now. It's like 3 o'clock. I think I'm gonna take a break, hit the lake. So, lake break. Alright, so it is now the next day. I actually worked on the truck after I got back from the lake yesterday and got the carpet in it. Test fit some of the bezels. I'm gonna actually scuff those and coat those with some of that diamond clear from Eastwood. And I got the entire truck rewired as far as the stereo system goes. What I have left, I got to put the back section of the carpet in. So these trucks, the extended cabs, and I'm pretty sure that the Suburbans the carpet comes in 2 pieces. I've got the front piece in, trimmed, and pretty much fit the way that it needs to be. I still got to put the back section in. It's going to need a good bit of trimming around the raised stadium seating section that was made to raise those back seats up. So I'll have to trim around that and put the bezels back in. I got to paint the seat frame. Seats can go back in, and we'll be ready to ride. Alright, so we're making some progress on this thing. We've got the bezels back in up front, carpets in, got the seat frame in. Had a couple of you ask about this seat frame, and it's really nothing special. Basically, it's just 2 sticks of 1x1 bolted through the floor, and then on the back, on the top, it has just some riv nuts, 5/16 I believe, and on the front it's just threaded 5/16 also. And the way that those seats for the Integra work is they have a flange that's this way on the front, so it bolts in through the front, and on the back it just bolts down. So all that's bolted in, everything's good to go up here. The only thing that's really left on this thing is on the back side. I've still got to do the bezels for the back. I got to scuff those and then coat them. Once those are done, then I'll actually screw those in too, and may actually glue some of this carpet right here where it goes around this frame. Other than that, the back's ready. The back itself didn't really need any modifications for the seats. They were pretty good. I'm just gonna put new hardware in there and I'll be good on the back. Little quick tip, when you're putting carpet in, what you wanna do is you wanna put the carpet in, get everything perfectly fit and trimmed the way you want it, and then once you kind of fasten it down with the kick plates and some of the molding and whatnot, use one of these punches or scribe, I don't know what this is, scribe I guess, and the holes that you need to cut in the carpet for like the seat belt brackets or the seats themselves, take this and push it through the bottom, right in the center of the hole, and then once it comes up through the hole, then you can actually cut around it with a razor blade, and makes things a lot faster and extremely accurate. Putting the truck back together wasn't that hard. Once the carpet went in, everything else kind of rolled pretty smoothly. The seat frames went in, the seats went in. I had to rewire the sub and amp and stuff, but you know, once the carpet was trimmed, which was really the time-consuming piece, it went together really well. It actually ties the seats in with the truck a little better than I thought it would. So like the black carpet really goes good with the black plastic trim pieces on the bottom of the seats. And then, you know, the gray parts of the seats match everything else in the truck. So it worked out really good, I think. The door bezels turned out really, really nice. As you've seen, I just take an old door bezel. Basically, you can just take old door bezels like this, and instead of buying new ones, just hit these with some Scotch-Brite, kind of give it that brushed aluminum look. And then what I like to do is throw some of this Diamond Clear by Eastwood over top of them. On this truck I used the satin, but I have used the clear. They both look awesome, and this stuff's super strong, so it kind of keeps it from staining or scratching in the future. As you guys probably know, Eastwood offers all of you guys free shipping. Just use the coupon code the FabForms at checkout. Still waiting on a dash for this truck, so I got a brand new dash coming. Should be to here any day now. So once I get that, dash will go back in. The gauge cluster is ready, nice and painted. It's ready to go back in. I hadn't really decided what I'm gonna do as far as the gauges yet. May go like Dakota Digital, may not, may just kind of try to fix what I've got. We'll see. I'm gonna drive it for now and figure that out later. I've been kind of considering some door graphics for the truck, so may do something Kill Fab or the Fab Forms on there. Not exactly sure what look I'm looking for just yet, but it will probably be something I play with in the future on the channel. Alright guys, there you go. That's pretty much all I got for you today. Thank you for joining me. Putting some lipstick on the dually, getting that thing kind of touched up a little bit, it really made a difference. The Grey Goose has been patiently waiting, so I'm gonna get back on this. Don't really have anything left to kind of get it to where I can get out and drive it. I'm gonna order a drive shaft this week. I got the brakes figured out as far as spacing and whatnot. I talked about modifying or making a new set of A-arms for this thing. I think I'm just gonna try to modify the ones I've got. I think it'll be easier to shorten those versus trying to build a whole new set. If I can't get that to work, I may just buy a set. I noticed that UPR has a chromoly A-arm, adjustable A-arm combination that is actually an inch shorter than factory. So that may be an easy fix too. We got to get this thing driving though. It's ready. It's been a long time. It's ready. I will see you guys some more this week. Go do work, son.